dapper as ever. Their goal, as always, protect their home court. What a wonderful view of the lights of Miami here on a gorgeous night in South Florida. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Along with Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We're excited to have with us two-time NBA scoring champion, Shaquille O'Neal.
Hey, Kevin.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. Hey, Greg, what's going on? Greg, you got some of that when I was scoring champ, huh?
Oh, man.
Got some of those battles?
I always tell a story. We were playing the Lakers in the conference finals. I was with the Blazers, and Shaq had the ball. You know, like big fellas down there, so you got to go down and try to swipe the ball from him. So I go down, and I swipe as hard as I can, right, to try to knock the ball. He doesn't even feel it. I popped my shoulder out of place.
Oh, no.
True story. And so I didn't want anybody to know I was hurt. So I just, like, signaled to the coach, hey, you know, I'm going to come out for a minute. I got to go to the bathroom. I ran in the hall.
Your shoulder
man, I ran in the hall. I was crying like a baby.
Oh.
True story, man. Big fella, he's strong.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, we all are well aware of the Miami Heat and their particular culture. Udonis Haslem, who's been one of the mainstays of this franchise throughout its history, said, it's a warrior's mentality, being part of something bigger than yourself and sacrificing for your brother. You have to be committed mentally or your body will never follow. It's demanding on and off the floor. Kevin?
Everyone talks about the Heat culture. It is special. David, thank you. And they always say great offense beats great defense, but let's give those elite defenders their due. Shaq, who stands out as the best defensive players in your mind in the league right now?
Well, I got three names. First, since I'm a big guy, let's go with the big guys. Rudy Gobert, a.k.a. the Stifle Tower. See, that's his bread and butter. You talk about defense. Then you got to go to, that's the Claw, Kawhi Leonard. Always going to be on that list. And I got to throw in Jimmy Butler. He never backs down from anyone.
Can you make that noise one more time? Is that like a bird or something like that?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? You have the job. I like that.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. All out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Hayward in at the small forward position. And for Miami, Adebayo is out there with Achua. Then there's Dragic. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Oladipo in at the 2. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Adebayo. 2 points. That one goes. Adebayo's got his second basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. And Zeller kicks to Hayward. Tipped away. Butler with the steal. One-on-one here. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's what happens when you play in attack mode. Oladipo doesn't take no for an answer.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Now, here's Rozier. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago. And the pass to Hayward. No good again that time. The Heat have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
And Shaq, you were able to do what many players dream of, which is represent the U.S. on an international level. When you reflect on your time with USA basketball, what stands out?
Well, first of all, I should have been on that 92 team, but that's a different story. We're not going to talk about that.
But didn't they
now.
take Christian Laettner?
Yeah, they took Christian
Laettner,
Laettner.
yeah.
But I won a FIBA World Gold in '94. It's a great experience. However, I should have been on the 92 team.
I would
Should have been on 92
agree.
team.
There's no
Should
doubt
have been
you
on
should.
92 team.
Which team?
92.
Yeah, you should have been
92.
on it. Yeah, 92.
I'm dreaming of 92.
Yeah,
No pun intended.
92. And so here is Miami following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's Achua. And the shot is good.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Ball. A 20-point game for him in the win against Chicago.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Not settling, Hayward taking it inside and forcing the issue.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
From skinny college freshman to NBA All-Star. Quite the transformation for Gordon Hayward.
Hayward hits them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Adebayo passes to Butler. Outside Dragic, just 5 to shoot. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here is Rozier. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Dragic. Here's Oladipo. And Rozier pulls it down.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Shaq, when you played, you had an incredible presence in the media. Shaq, if you had social media back then, what might have been different?
Well, for me, I would have loved to have a direct communication with the fans. No misquotes. Big Aristotle's been misquoted a lot. I don't think they understand my genius. See, to me, E equals MC squared. You don't know that. Anyway, I admit I could have been. I admit I could have been a distraction that time, but hey, who cares?
Here's Ball. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Heat take it the other way. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, sometimes the matchups just aren't in your favor no matter what you do. And it seems like your opponent does it better.
You know, they were reacting rather than dictating. I thought they played scared all night.
Here's Ball. Following the score by Miami. Rozier with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Here's Zeller, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And it's Dragic with the ball for the Heat. To the paint, it's deflected. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Hornets trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Ball finds Zeller to the inside. And there's Rozier on the assist by Zeller. Rozier's got his second bucket tonight.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Down low. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. The kick out to Rozier. Pass to Hayward. Back to Rozier. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Rozier's got 6.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Passes to Adebayo. It's Oladipo on the wing. Floats it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Hornets trail by 7, so Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Jack, we all know it would happen for you. First ballot Hall of Famer. What's it been like joining that incredible group, that historic company?
Well, I just say I'm both proud and humble, and it's something I couldn't have imagined growing up. And I can remember my first taste of confidence was a guy named Kevin Harlan. I was in Kansas City at the McDonald's All-American game. Nobody really knew who the kid from Texas was. I said, I got to make a name for myself. I take it coast to coast and threw it down. And then I looked at you and you were going crazy. I didn't know what you were saying, but then when I got home, my dad had recorded on VHS in that lovely voice, Shaquille O'Neal taking it. I was like, man, I love that voice. And here we are again. I don't know how many years that is. I don't want to show our age.
It's a long time, isn't it? Yes.
I'm here because of you. Thank you.
I remember it. Galloping O'Neal down the court.
Yes.
Here's Butler following the 3 by Charlotte. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dragic from outside. Offensive rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
Miami shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. And that one misses.
This game is defined by heart and hustle. Bam Adebayo would be welcomed by any coach on any team in any league.
Biyombo is checked in for the Hornets. And the 2nd free throw, good. Graham with the ball. 11 points for him in that last game against Chicago.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
And Adebayo sends it back.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Shaq, one of the tough things for a post player, you generally have to rely on someone else to get you the ball. With that view, what makes a good or great playmaker?
Well, they got to have great ball control. They have to thread the needle. You know, floor spacing is also very important. You know, if your defender is doubling down on the post, you're not helping the big man eat.
And the big man's gotta eat.
Gotta eat. You see this belly?
Oh, you look good. You look good.
Thank you.
Go out there right now and play.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And the Hornets with possession here. The Heat getting the bucket. Graham kicks to Rozier. 5 on the clock. Let's go. Charlotte with the new shot clock.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Elbow shot is on the way. Hero, no good. And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 9 points. And again, the Hornets missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A hard guy to keep off the line. Butler gets himself there in a variety of ways.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good.
You know, overcoming many obstacles in this path to the NBA, Jimmy Butler has greatness in him, and I think that's helped him rise to every challenge.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Monk comes in for Zeller. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Terry Rozier. And so Butler nails both of them.
What you have with Jimmy Butler is a guy who can guard 1 through 4, and sometimes even the 5.
Now here's Graham. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Nice step back to get it off.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
Shaq, you were the league MVP in 2000. Some discussion about what defines an MVP. Stats, wins, leadership. What do you think?
You know, to me, numbers don't really tell the whole story. I just think you got to have the effect of winning on your whole team, your community, the arena. You just have to, you know, display it night in and night out.
A dominance, right, that just touches everything.
A dominance.
It's still just unfathomable that man only has one MVP.
I can't get over that. I know. There are a couple
Shocking.
guys like that in the NBA history, though, with one. Have one. How can you have one?
I don't know. It's not fair.
Shaq's more emotional than I recall.
Yeah.
Now here's Dragic. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
For Miami, they have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Free throw, good Butler. And a new group in for the Heat. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Iguodala comes in for Achua. Robinson's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. And so Butler nails both of them. Hornets trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the Hornets call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And a moment to check out Bismack Biyombo here. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 10 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
And here's Nunn. After Miles Bridges getting his shot to go from deep. Nunn against Graham. And here's Bielitsa for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Shaq, you've played with so many other stars during your career, but talk about some of the incredible role players that were so important for you and the teams you played on.
You know, you like to use the word role players, Kevin. I like to use the word others. Off the top of my head, Udonis Haslam, Robert Horry, Mike Penberthy, Derek Fisher, Rick Fox, my main man Horace Grant, and my OGs, Brian Shaw and Gary Payton.
Good name. Now here's Butler. He's coming off a 31-point game against Philadelphia.
And he wreaked havoc on defense with 4 steals for the game.
Here's Monk. Now the dish to Graham. Nunn grabs the board.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
.137 left in the first quarter of the game. Graham kicks to Bridges. Graham with the ball. Butler covering. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
We've got 1:28 left to play here in the first. Terrific swat.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Robinson, that's good.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. 15-point game. And 1:01 left in the first quarter.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home.
Now, here's Nunn. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, Robinson. Knocked away. The Hornets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now, here's Nunn. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Left side, Butler fires the three. Nunn can't get it to fall.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Graham kicks to Bridges. Back to Graham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Wanamaker. And it's off from three-point range. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Miami Heat. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We'll return shortly. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy, listen to this.
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness. No matter what's going on, no matter how hard you want to do well, or if you mess up, just keep going. Just keep playing hard. Just give it your all. You can live with the results after that because you know you gave it 110%.
And you know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for the Hornets, Bridges out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Monk. Then there's Devontae Graham. And it's Wanamaker in at the shooting guard position.
Too smooth. Oladipo down the lane with such ease. His agility really gives him an edge.
Hornets trail by 13. Now the pass to Bridges. To the inside, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Nunn. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Oladipo dishes to Iguodala. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Doesn't matter how many years Iguodala plays in this league, he's going to give you everything he has, wire to wire.
Well, Hornets shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Wanamaker the pass to Monk. Hangs. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Biyombo.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And something that all players have to deal with, Shaq, the wear and tear of the NBA season. Talk about the ways you cope with that physical toll.
Well, over time, you just have to learn what you can and can't get away with. Nutrition has to be a factor into that. Training has become a bigger part of the game for everyone. So,
what about nutrition? When did that become, for you, like an everyday thing that you always thought about?
When I got older.
Yeah.
Because when I was young, I could eat anything and move. But as soon as I got the taste of being old, it wasn't the same. I just knew I had to change.
But they'll get another chance. Here's Biyombo. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Pass to Bielitsa. And here is Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. None. Offline with his three. Hornets trail by 13. To the middle. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Graham. And again, the Hornets missing. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And it goes down 2 points. Iguodala's got 6.
That's what Andre gives you out of the backcourt. Versatility, size, and he competes. He's also a coach out there on the floor.
For Charlotte, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And the Hornets call time here. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
And the Heat with some changes. Bam Adebayo comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Hero subbed in for Duncan Robinson. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. None against Rozier. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. Oladipo's got 4 rebounds in this game. None against Rozier. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Heat have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Hornets trail by 18. Now Ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Rozier kicks to Zeller. Pass the ball. Can they get it? And the Hornets miss again.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Hero. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Adebayo. And there's another one for the Heat.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
He had a nice open look right there. Rozier's got 9.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before,
He loves the limelight.
Now, here's Nunn. And here is Bielitsa. And Oladipo kicks to Nunn. Clock at 4. The fadeaway. No good off the back of the rim. Hornets trail by 17. Here's Ball. Makes it off the glass. Ball's got his first 2 points of the night.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
And simply look at how Oladipo is built. Dude has a huge upper body. It is hard to check that.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. That's good from Oladipo. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Hornets trail by 17. Ball with it. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now, here's Rozier. 9 points in the game so far. Hayward goes in. Rebound by Bielitsa.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the Hornets with possession here. Ball, the pass to Washington. Ball's knocked loose. Hayward kicks to Ball. Over Bielitsa. Here's Rozier. And the Hornets miss again.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Shots good by Hero.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Charlotte's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here is Hayward. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now, here's Ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Kicks it to Hayward. Pass to Zeller. Charlotte moving it around. Rozier against Nunn. Washington. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
It's good to see Rozier improving as a playmaker. Passes like this help make his guys better players.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And the Heat with some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Butler comes in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. Outside Butler. And there's the pass to Adebayo. Over Zeller. And again, it's the Heat missing.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And yes, it's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Outside Dragic. Outside Butler. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. They get it again.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Deep two from Ball. And no good that time. And it's Miami the other way. Hero passes to Achua. Here's Hero. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Adebayo. Right around 21 points per, 13 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
That's good from Hero.
Talk about being reliable at the line. At Kentucky, Tyler Hero, he hit 93% of his free throws his freshman year.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Charlotte's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Hayward, launches it. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists in the game. Miami leading by 22. Passes it to Butler. Floats it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
With an advanced understanding of the game, Butler reads the floor perfectly.
Here's Ball. Hayward on the wing, shoots the 3, and again, Charlotte with the triple.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Now Dragic, he's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Hornets trail by 21. 1:39 left in the first half. Washington inside. He's guarded by Dragic. Tries again, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket. And Shaq, a pleasure to have you with us. Great to hear your observation as always. I hope you join us again.
I will. Happy to give them anytime. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much.
Man, they really are chomping at the bit to get you back up there.
Yeah, they want you back in the studio.
Nope, I'd rather be here with you guys.
Good. We want you here too. Greg, how awesome is it to have Shaq with us, a guy who's been in the limelight for so long, and yet he seems to deal with it effortlessly.
Kev, a sign of true greatness, making difficult things look effortless. Shaq did it on the court for 19 years, 15 as an all-star, and now he's doing it as an analyst.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Wanamaker's checked in.
And as impressive as the numbers were for Jimmy Butler in the bubble, they don't begin to tell the whole story. He was hitting clutch shots for the Heat during that run in the postseason. And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Now, here's Achua. He's got 8. Pass to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Here's Butler. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Poked away. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Adebayo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
This is where Bam goes to work, which in turn draws the D's attention.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets, trailing by 19. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Takes a 3. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Miami with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And making his triumphant return to our set, the one-man broadcasting phenom, Shaquille.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the warm welcome. I just want to say, I get used to sitting on the sidelines. It's better to be with you guys. It was pretty good.
How did they make room for you?
No, it's a lot of room down there, a lot of snacks.
Potato chips?
Chips, popcorn, hot dogs.
Wow.
Papa John's pizza.
Oh, wow.
It's awesome down there.
I bet there were some donuts down there, too.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of donuts?
Krispy Kreme.
Oh, wow. Man, but if your back is hurting, what do you put on it down there?
And I put on my new suit from JCPenney.
Oh, wow.
It was just awesome.
But you know, you sit in a chair a long time, your back gets tight. What do you put on it?
Oh, yeah, I put some icy hot on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's
Guess
good.
how I came to the game?
How?
I don't have a car deal, so I'm not going to name one.
But you need that insurance, don't you?
Oh, yeah. The great low rates you can get online.
No question.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Miami leading by 19. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Achua is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Dragic in at the point. Here's Rozier. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category, and a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Now Washington, after the missed three from Goran Dragic, ball no good.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Love the eye contact by Jimmy Butler and his teammate before he rolls up for that alley-oop.
Hornets trail by 20. And here is ball. Hayward on the wing. Over Butler. Almost, but it rolls out.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down. Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Ball with it. The pass to Hayward. And Butler sends it back.
One of the most versatile defenders we have in the league. Butler's reach also allowed him to get that block.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Pass the ball. Just 5 on the clock.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Outside Dragic. Passes it to Achua. Inside. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Ball. Here's the lob to the hoop, and the dunk by Zeller.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now, here's Adebayo. He's got 19. Pass to Achua. To the paint, and stolen by Zeller. Hayward with the ball. Butler covering. Here's Washington. At the tip. It's good on the putback. Washington's got 8 points.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Dragic. There's the pass to Achua. Shoots over Washington. Miami no good on that time either. Hornets trail by 18. The shot by Hayward wide open. Rebound by Butler.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
It's rebounded by Charlotte. It's stolen by Dragic. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. A finish. Oh, what a play!
Explosiveness by Butler. Leaping way off the ground for that dunk.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Pass to Rozier. Back to Ball. And here is Rozier. He's guarded by Dragic. And it's Rozier missing. The Heat leading by 20. Outside Dragic. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And the Heat with some changes. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Achua. Iguodala comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Ball finds Hayward. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. For Miami, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
A dangerous pick and roll partner. Adebayo's a high-level athlete with great size.
Hornets trail by 20. Here's Ball. To the right side. Rozier for 3. That shot no good.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
And stolen by Hayward. From downtown. Rebound by Bjelica. Bjelica's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now, here's Dunn. He has 7. Passes it to Adebayo. Double team on Adebayo. 5 to shoot. And here's Bjelica for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Zeller's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Offensive rebound.
And what a terrific job he's doing tonight. No trouble going in there among the trees and pulling down monster rebounds.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller.
Well, a chance to check out Andre Iguodala. How his last 10 games have gone. He's getting around 4 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or 2 every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Biombo, the pass to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Chalk up 2 there. And the Heat lead by 21.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Catching up on the changes with Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn.
And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class, Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, 2 other 5-stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive.
Hornets trail by 20. Pass to Wanamaker. Now Monk. Here's Wanamaker. The pass to Graham. Charlotte no good that time either. And Monk made second-team All-American in his only year with the Wildcats, looking unstoppable on many occasions.
I mean, he just overwhelmed college opponents with his athleticism. But you get to the NBA, you find out how many great athletes are in this league. That's when you have to retool aspects of your game, which is what Monk is in the process of doing.
Here's Graham. The Heat getting the bucket. And finished off by Graham.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Dragic. Now Bielitsa. Pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. It's Biyombo with the rebound.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Graham, the pass to Bridges, and it's good, 2 points. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Passes it to Bielitsa. Shoots from 14. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Hero. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
And how about Monk there? You better get in front of him when he's in attack mode. If you allow him to get to that launching pad, it is too little, too late.
Now here's Dragic. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. That's in coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 3rd assist on the night. And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. It's an 18-point game. And the Hornets call time here.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
Achua, he's checked in for Bielitsa. And then for Charlotte, Cody Zeller comes in for Biyombo. And it's P.J. Washington in for Brad Wanamaker. And Zeller kicks to Monk. Cuts off the pass. Bridges against Robinson. That one falls. Adebayo's got 25 points in the game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Hornets trail by 20. Pass to Washington. Here's Monk. Bucket is good. Monk's got 9 points.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
The pass to Achua. 1:58 left in the 3rd quarter. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Graham against Dragic. Graham, the pass to Monk. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Pass to Adebayo. Down low. Here's Robinson, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Monk, the pass to Zeller. Dishes to Graham. Monk for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Achua's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. 1:04 left in the 3rd quarter. Dragic against Graham. Shot clock at 5. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Achua. That one good for 2. He's got 12.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Washington, it's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And here's Dragic. Passes to Hero. From the arc. Second shot opportunity. Here's Achua. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The shot by Monk is no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's Dragic from outside. No good. And so it's Miami cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Ante Graham is out there with ball, and it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so here is Miami following the bucket by the Hornets. Outside Robinson, back to Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Well, players now, Steve, seem to have a lot more power to demand a trade. Talk about what that does for the future of small market teams.
You know, Kevin, I think, let's be honest, it makes it tougher for the small market teams. The one solution, I think, is if you have a team that is very close-knit, if you get the right superstar and he's happy, if you have a chance to maybe win a championship, that keeps those stars in place.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. He kicks it to Graham. Pass to Zeller. He dishes it to Ball. Over in the corner, Washington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those 2 elements all the time.
To the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
The emergence of Adebayo as a scorer, this franchise has to be ecstatic.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. Charlotte making some changes. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Bridges. And it's Rozier in for Devontae Graham. to the inside. Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Oladipo taking his time here. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And with underrated strength, Oladipo isn't worried about absorbing some contact.
Here's Rozier. Shot from 12. Here's Zeller. And Adebayo sends it back. Now, here's Washington. Guarded by Oladipo. 5 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Ball. Outside Butler. Hayward against Oladipo. Adebayo passes to Achua. No good there. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Here's Hayward. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. The Heat leading by 21. And there's the pass to Achua. Back to Butler. Hayward with some nice D. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game. Oladipo with the ball. Pass to Achua. Kicks it to Butler. Pass to Robinson. Shoots over Ball. Robinson misses. Hornets trail by 19. Washington inside. Rozier against Oladipo. Hayward outside. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler. Sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Ball against Robinson. Ball with the bucket.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
The Heat making a switch here. Dragic is checked in. The Heat leading by 19. Now here's Oladipo. Now the pass to Adebayo. Inside. Here's Butler. That shot off. Excellent D there from Ball. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him. Hornets trail by 19. Now Rozier. Hayward outside. Shot clock at 6. The dish to Zeller. There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks. Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Oladipo against Ball. Pass to Dragic. Adebayo with the ball. Back to Dragic. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Oladipo. Floats it up for Adebayo. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Passes the ball. Got a hand on it. And here we go. It's Butler. They could use a bucket. And Adebayo with the lay-in. Adebayo's got 12 points here in the second half.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Here's Ball. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock in under 10 seconds from here on out.
Hayward outside. Clock at 6. Miami grabs the miss. Achua's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Over to the wing. Back to Dragic. Puts up a 3. Hornets with the rebound.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it. Attack mode right there. He plays bigger than his size.
Now here's Oladipo. The kick out to Dragic. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Heat lead by 17. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to Hayward. Here's Zeller. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Zeller's got 4 this quarter.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Dragic against Rozier. It's Oladipo on the wing. Butler passes to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Dragic finds Butler. Over Hayward. Butler, no good. Hornets trail by 15. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Ball with a wide open look. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 8 points for LaMelo Ball. Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Dragic the pass to Butler. Now here's Achua. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's fast break now for Charlotte. 3-pointer, Hayward, and it's the Hornets another 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And here is Butler after Gordon Hayward hitting the 3. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Ball. And there's the feed to Zeller. That's tipped, but he recovers it. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Miami. Devontae Graham's checked in for the Hornets. Three-pointer, Hayward, and it's Miami with the rebound. Butler's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Often viewed as just a shooter, Tyler Hero can score, though, in a variety of ways, which makes him very difficult to defend.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Hornets trail by 15. Hayward outside. Dishes at the ball. Hayward on the wing, defended by Butler. Just 4 to shoot. High post try. The shot missing. Now the Heat take it the other way. The pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Hayward. And here we go. Hornets running again. There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by Achua. The Heat leading by 15. Outside Butler. Hero passes to Dragic. Here's Hero. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Dragic against Graham. Pass to Washington. There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Heat.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Bam Adebayo.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And it's the Heat with the ball. After Charlotte getting the 3, passes it to Achua. Shoots over Washington. Misses off the right iron. And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 16. Hayward can't hit. And it's Miami's ball. And here is Butler. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jimmy, you have not been shy about setting the bar high for this team defensively. Now, how do you think you did at that end tonight?
We did our thing tonight. We came out, put bodies on guys. Basketball is a game of runs, and they got some great scores, but in the end, we did what we were supposed to do.
You got the last run, and that's what matters. Thanks, Jimmy. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.